was ready for the day to begin now that school was over. Being the last year in the last ice cream social in middle school, he wanted to make this memorable. So when Leo was asked if he wanted to hang out after school until the event began, he was excited. The plan was simple. After school, he would walk with a group of people to International High School, then take the path into the ravine where they would end up at the Blood Bowl. No one was really sure why it was called the Blood Bowl. It was just the entrance to a sewer tunnel. But the concrete ramp and a caged-off entrance was the go-to spot for messing about. As they left, he stuck closer to his friends. He checked his wallet to count on how much cash he had as they passed the coop. Squeezing behind the fence, Leo was excited. He looked down to the right, the part of the ravine he was familiar with, before turning left and following the group. As they made their way down, he saw the stream and shell turn into the concrete and graffiti. His face expressed his disappointment. As everyone sat down, Elijah commented that we should get something to drink, since we're right next to Lucky's. Leo piped up about his money, nudging Jacob and Elijah to follow him up to the market. They quickly grabbed some Boylan's root beers before heading back down to the others. Before he could start passing out the drinks, Elijah told everyone the sodas were $1 each, earning his friend some of his money back. As they finished up their drinks, Jacob got everyone's attention before throwing the bottle as high as possible, smashing the glass on the concrete. Watching the others, Leo did the same. But before the last bottle could be thrown, Ava put the idea of spinning the bottle to the group. While not interested in playing, Leo took a seat close by while the others sat in a circle. The time passed by quickly as everyone laughed and joked about the game. Having returned to the school the same way they had left, everyone was visibly excited for the free ice cream, especially since it was very easy to cheat on the one-person rule. As they all lined up in front of the stand, the boys started talking about what they're going to do this time, chiming in about where they have gone last year. Elijah pointed out that they have never gone to the second level of the ladder in the theater area they climbed. They agreed that they should check it out, and were clearly excited. After getting the free ice cream, everyone agreed that they should go inside to cool off and see what was happening in the gym. Leo and Elijah were hoping for the dodgeballs to be out, though Jacob wanted basketballs. After being told there were no balls to be used after someone got hurt last time, everyone was irked. Rather than waiting until later, Jacob said that they should just go up now. As usual, the ladder going up to the balcony was locked, so they used the usual method and grabbed the referee podium to climb over the rail. Storing their backpacks by the wall, Jacob led the way into the ceiling, crawling on the suspended wooden planks to reach the lighting area used by the theater kids. Leo made note of how dangerous it actually was, and how if you were to slip on the plank and fall, there was nothing but some ceiling tiles between you and a 30-foot drop. As they reached the back area, it became clear there was nothing to do here. Elijah said they should check the hatch at the top of the ladder. But first, they rub off the marker on their hand that told others they have already gotten ice cream. As they left the theater area, Jacob started spreading the word about their plan. A few others joined in, including one kid from a different school that no one actually knew. With a group and a plan, they left to get their second round of ice cream before going up. Climbing the ref podium was easy, though Jacob was a bit shorter than the others and struggled a bit more. Despite the first latch on the door always being locked, Elijah climbed up the ladder to the hatch, laughing to himself with everyone staring at him. He pushed the latch open a nudge. He stared down, wide-eyed, and began laughing. Everyone was losing it, rushing to follow him onto the roof. As he climbed out, Leo was just as excited as the others. Caught off guard, Jacob walked over to a ball and picked it up, showing us how many balls that had been lost to the rooftop. Before the others could react, the random kid from another school grabbed a ball and punted it off the side, nearly slipping in the process. Everyone began yelling at him for how stupid he was, both for nearly falling and for telling the whole recess area there was a group of people on the roof. Ignoring us completely, he kept kicking the balls off the side, until we looked over the edge and saw a kid pointing at us, with a teacher, Danielle, at his side. This panicked everyone, as they did not want to get in trouble. Rushing around the rooftop, everyone was trying to find a way to get back down without using the ladder. Leo got a text from his friend who stayed on the ground, pushing him towards a spot that got relatively low to the ground. Before someone from the friend group could volunteer to go first, the random kid jumped in and rushed across. One by one, people began to escape. Before Leo realized they all left their backpacks, Jacob hopped in and a random kid pulled themselves back up to retrieve their things. But before they could reach the ladder, they were met by a teacher, Trina. They were asked who else was up there and to go back down to the ladder, grabbing their backpacks on the way. After being led to the office, Leo, Jacob, and Hogden immediately began talking about what would happen since no one really got in trouble at this hippie school. Jacob's parents arrived first, since they had been helping at the ice cream social. They entered the principal's office and closed the door. even after a few minutes with Jacob in tears. No one ever saw Jacob cry, so Hopton and Leo worried. Both their parents arrived, and about the same time they entered the principal's office together, though they were scolded. They were happy to hear that they would only have to do 3 days of helping the janitor clean. As they all left with their parents, everyone was waiting outside the office to see them, eager to know what happened. Leo had something to tell them.